Hi, my name is Bill Bradley. I'm an extreme endurance athlete. The topic of today's video is, if you have passion, people will help you. Anyway, I'm up in Alaska right now. I'm training to climb and summit, I stress summit, Mount Denali in Alaska, the world's coldest mountain. Anyway, I've done a ton of training for this. I was up on Mount Shasta training for 16 days for this climb, and one of the days I went up the mountain. I did like a 4-hour climb. I was back in the parking lot, and there were other climbers all hanging around in the parking lot, and I started talking to one of them, and he was telling me that he was up there kind of checking out the area, you know, going in and visiting some of the guide companies, and he went on to say that he wanted to be a guide, and that he lived in Florida. Right now he was a firefighter. And he said, I got all my gear packed up in my car, my truck, all his belongings basically in his truck. And if I get a job as a guide, I'll fly home, get in my truck, and immediately start driving back here. I was like, whoa, I just like love that passion. I loved hearing it. I got so fired up. I was like, I just couldn't believe that he was all set, ready to go, and he was that committed. And he said, if I don't get a job this season, I'll be back next season.
I'll be back.
I said, well, you know, I don't really, you know, I know one of the guide companies here, the Shasta Mountain Guides. I love them. I probably have, you know, used them to guide me probably 5 or 6 times on this mountain. I'm willing to go in there and give a good word for you. You know, I know the owner a little bit, but I'll go in there and I'll talk you up a little bit. And so because the guy's passion was so strong that I couldn't help it. And I went out of my way. I went in there. I met with Chris, the owner, and I said, you know, I got to recommend something. I met a guy in the parking lot. He wants to be a guide. You know, he's a climber. And I don't really know much about his climbing skills because I just met him in the parking lot. But man, does he have passion. He has passion. It's like a lot of your other guides, you know, He's got the passion. He's got his gear, all his stuff packed up in his truck. He's ready to go. I mean, I can't recommend this guy enough to hire him. So that's what I want to tell you. I'm in there telling the owner to hire this guy 100% based on passion. Not even knowing anything about his climbing skills, just that he was in the parking lot and he was ready to move out there immediately and had his gear packed up. So anyway, Chris, the guy came in afterwards, and I saw Chris on my way out of town, and he told me, he came in, he goes, Bill, I really like that guy. I really liked him. He said, and I even had written out a note before I saw Chris, about what I thought about him. So he handed him the note. He says, Bill Bradley came in here and he gave me this note. You got this note, and he told me how great you are. And anyway, I just in the parking lot, just based on, that was 100% based on passion. He said, I don't think we have any climbs available for him to jump on this season, but definitely next season. And the guy actually, he texted me and thanked me and stuff. So, but I'm not unusual, man. If you have a ton of passion, people will help you. They will help you because you can't help it. It's like, I got to help this guy. I'm just a client. I'm not even anything special, but I did everything I could to help him. And that's how people will help you. If you have the passion for your goal, for your dream, and you let people know you have that passion, you show that passion to the world, you will get help going for your goal or your dream. Thank you very much. And if you like this video, push that dang like button. And if you got a comment to make about it, push the comment button and make a comment, and don't just push the button. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, you got to subscribe, because there's plenty more videos where this one came from. Eye of the Tiger.